Okay, friends. So now we discuss how to create route table. Okay, because route table is very important. Okay, and we have to associate route table. Okay, with a different subnet as per our requirement. Okay, so here we have route table. Okay, here we have route table. Here we have internet gateway. Okay, and here we have in public we have NAT gateway. So what happened? Whatever information, suppose private server is connected to this router. Okay, this is imaginary. Imaginary means this is virtual router. Okay, so this is connected to router. So whatever is traffic sent from private server, okay, first received by router. Okay, and router check route table. Okay, and according to that, it decide whether traffic has to be sent outside or towards public server. Okay, so since this is private server, this is private subnet, if this want to communicate with internet, okay, if this want to communicate with internet, so what happened? First, this information regarding internet is sent to router check its path. Okay, and since we have associated this with NAT gateway, so it passes to NAT gateway. Okay, and via NAT gateway, which is connected in public server, again it is passed to route table, and then it connects to internet. Okay, if we want to send information to internet, okay, then from public server, then we have path like this. First, whatever information that is sent to route table, okay, so this router check its route table. Okay, and according to that route table, according to that path, it will set information. So this information may be sent to internet via internet gateway, or EC2 two EC2 instances. Okay, suppose there is one EC2 instance over here in public subnet, and one is present in private server. So this is part of one network. Okay, these two instances are part of same VPC. Okay, same organization. So communication is possible between these two also now. So that is also possible via this router. Okay, so here we define path with the help of route table. Okay, with the help of route table. So we create two route table. One is for public subnet and another is for private subnet. Okay, and one more thing, we have to do association also. We have to associate these route table. Okay, so says this is public route table, say public RT, and this is private RT. Okay, so we have to associate public route table to public subnet, private route table to private subnet. Okay, now here path is given like this. Okay, suppose we have for public route table. Okay, one is within VPC. Okay, so that is need not to define, because when we define public route table, we define VPC. Okay, so here we have internet gateway. Okay, and what is address 0.0? Actually, first we should write 0.0 0.0.0 /0. Okay, now here we provide 0, that means access is possible from any IP address. Okay, from anywhere you can access this. Okay, and this is possible via internet gateway. And for private server also, okay, 0.0.0 same, we can access internet, okay, through all direction from all side, okay, with the help of NAT gateway. Okay, clear? So this is our route table. Okay, and then we have association. Okay, so just let me make one file here. Okay, so already this is file for internet gateway, NAT gateway, which we created in previous session. Okay, and we have VPC and subnet also. Okay, so we have one route table, say route table dot tf. Okay, so let me route, okay, table dot tf. Okay, friends.
Sir, spelling, I think.
ठीक है, no problem.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what we do, friends, just as usual, we follow Terraform documentation. Okay. So here we write route table. Okay. So again, route table is part of VPC. Okay. So this is default route table. Do not take this. Okay. We want to create new resource. Okay. So that's why we write AWS route table. Okay, friends. So what we do next? Okay. So here we have this resource. See this, what is the block? So this is the block resource AWS route table. See, this is VPC ID. That means within VPC, whether it is present in private subnet, public subnet, that doesn't matter. Or you may have two public subnet, two private subnet. Okay, you can have 200 subnet in one VPC, friends. Okay, so within VPC, okay, communication is possible. Okay, that's why we have this VPC ID. Okay, and then we have CIDR block. Okay, so we give CIDR block. Okay, CIDR block, and then we have gateway ID. Okay, so we have internet gateway. Okay, so let me copy this. Okay, so okay, so this is our resource AWS route table, and here example is given route table. So let us say this is public route table. Okay, public route table, and here what is the name of VPC demo. Okay, so we give VPC demo dot id. Okay, so this is done. Okay, now we have route. Okay, now friends, for internet gateway, actually this CIDR range is wrong. Okay, for internet gateway, what is the CIDR range? 00. Okay, so 0. Okay, and then we have here 0. Okay, friends, so that's it. So this is internet, AWS internet gateway, and this is example ID. So see, go to this internet gateway NAT gateway file. Okay, and what is the name of our internet gateway? IGW. Okay, so we do modification according to this. Okay, so here NAT internet gateway is having name IGW. Okay, so that internet gateway is connected here. So we have 0.00. Okay, so I have already told you this is our 0.00, and we have IGW. Okay, now in management console, okay, if you observe, there is a slider range 10.0.0.0/16, and I think here default or something is given. Okay, or VPC ID is given, I think. Okay, so we have this. Okay, so that is by default. Okay, here need not to provide, because already we have provided this VPC ID. Okay, so need not to provide this row. Okay, but in management console, this row is automatically appears. Okay, default occurs, and you have to, in second row, you have to provide internet gateway. Okay, friends, so this is done. Okay, now let me go to root table association, because we want to associate this with public subnet. Okay, so again, go to Terraform documentation. Okay, so we write here root table association. Okay, so here AWS root table association. So this is one more resource. Okay, which we have here. Okay, so see this, we have this resource. Okay, okay, just copy paste this. Oh my god. Okay, friends. Okay, so this resource is for AWS route table association, because we have to tell AWS that this, I have this route table public RT, and we want to connect this public RT to this first subnet, public subnet. Okay, so say this is AWS route table association, say this is A, let us keep A as it is. Okay, and we have subnet ID. So for subnet, okay, we go to VPC subnet file. Okay, and for subnet C we have this public subnet. So let me copy this. Okay, so we write public subnet. Okay, and route table ID, you have to write route table ID also. Okay, so here we have public RT. So let me remove this bar. Okay, so we have public, and see here we have option public rt.id. Okay, and curly bracket should be closed, and I am not giving tag here. Okay, actually this is a root table association, tag is not required. You can provide tag over here. Okay, to root table you can provide tag. Okay, now let it be. Okay, so this is done, finish. So this part is over. Okay, this part is over. Okay, so now you have to follow same process. Okay, in order to create private route table, and again you have to do that route table association with private subnet. Okay, so here we have public subnet. Okay, so this route table is associated with this subnet, public subnet. Okay friends, so let me copy this as it is. So enter these two resources. Okay, I'm going to copy. Oh my god, what happened? Okay, so okay friends, so this is done. Okay, now what we do now, we have again another route table. So where is route? Okay, where is resource? So we have this AWS association. Okay, then we have this resource AWS route table. So we have here resource. Okay, so we have AWS. So say this is public route table. Sorry, private route table. Okay, then we have VPC ID, AWS VPC demo. Okay, and friends, here we give cider block 00, and here we provide NAT gateway ID. Okay, so here we have to provide NAT gateway ID. Okay, so right here NAT gateway ID. Okay, so we write NAT. Let me remove this. Okay, NAT, why it is not showing? See this AWS NAT gateway. Okay, so let me remove this, because of internet gateway it is not showing by default. Okay, otherwise if you write NAT, then it will show uh, all options available with this. Okay, so we have NAT, still it is not showing. Okay, NAT. Mhm. Okay, do one thing similar to gateway ID here. We write NAT gateway ID. Okay, NAT gateway underscore and in double quote, okay, see, we have this internet gateway, AWS internet gateway. Okay, so in the same way, we write AWS. Okay, friends, you have come to this. Okay, come to this internet gateway NAT gateway file and copy this. Okay, so just a minute, where is this file? Okay, so we have this AWS. Okay, copy this. Go to route table again. Okay, so here when we give ID, do not write code. Okay, so we write resource name AWS underscore NAT underscore gateway. So this is our resource. Okay, so after finishing resource, give one dot. Okay, and then the name of NAT gateway. Okay, so NATGWF. Okay, and then we write dot ID. Okay, and space should not be there. Okay, friends, so here we have to provide NAT gateway ID in this way. So here we write AWS. Okay, is it okay? And this is not required. Okay, so let us say this is root table association B. Okay, or you can write private root table association, and this is a public subnet. So for public subnet, we want to associate with this route table with private subnet. So this is private subnet. Okay, and here we have private RT. Okay, okay, so let us check whether name is correct or not. See, we have private subnet. Okay, and if we come back to route table, see route table ID. See, this is our private route table ID. Okay, it is also correct. Okay, friends, so that's it. So here we are creating 4 additional resources. Okay, which 4 resources? We have 2 route table and 2 route table association A and B. Okay, so let me run this. Okay, so as usual, we run first terraform init. Now it is showing error unclosed configuration block on the route.tf line 19. Okay, okay, so this is not closed. Okay, so okay, so when we do copy paste from terraform documentation, this mistake is generally done. Okay, we forget to copy this curly bracket. Okay, so let me save this. Okay, on route table, oh my god, 16, there is okay, so there is one more, there should be, see, for this route we have this block. So here, okay, okay, now it is done. And on 16, okay, so let us save the file. Okay, oh my god, on route.tf line 1 there is no closing braces. So public route table, okay, this is okay, so it is same mistake. Okay, Okay, now it is initializing. Okay, so let me clear this terminal. Okay, and then run terraform plan. Oh my god, 27. Why there is error? We are printing mistake. Private S is not there. Okay, so private subnet. Okay. AWS underscore subnet private subnet dot ID. Not private subnet. PRIO. Spelling mistake is done over here, friends. So let me copy this. So it is always best practice to copy paste the name. Okay. Or give some simple name, not such big names. Okay. Okay. Now see, it is showing 10 to add. So we discussed already. For VPC subnet, we have three resources for internet gateway, NAT gateway, and there is elastic IP. So these three. And here we have two route table and two route table association. So that's why there are total additional 4. So that's why it is showing 10. Okay. So if we click on this, okay, terraform apply. Okay. Then it will create all resources. Okay. So press yes. Okay, so now there are 10 resources creating simultaneously. Okay. Now, friends, you have one homework. Okay. Create two VPC. Okay, two VPC in two different regions. Okay. In each VPC, we required this root table, subnet, NAT gateway. Everything is required. Okay. So try this at home. Okay, same is there, just you have to add one more file. Okay, not one more file, you have to add 4 files. That means there is one VPC subnet with different region, route table, internet gateway, NAT gateway. Okay, like this, and give different name. Okay, otherwise there is confusion. Okay, because what happened, all these files are running simultaneously. Okay, so if you have private route table here, and again there is one more file where we have this same name, okay, then there is confusion, a resource will not be created. Okay, so always keep in mind you should have different name. Okay, so it is taking time, so let us go to console and check what type of resources are created. Okay, so let me check whether root tables are created or not. Okay, so see here we have root table. Okay, so see we haven't provided tag. Okay, so that's why it is not showing. Okay, now if you observe this, see this is VPC demo, and here also VPC demo. Okay, so always there is a main route table. Okay, so main, this is by default. Okay, so one is created by default. Okay, so see now second also, now all see this written main no. Okay, so these are created, okay, by us. And see if you observe here, this is VPC demo name. Okay, so that's it. So we have two route table. Okay, and if you click on this, okay, so this is subnet association. Okay, so if you click on this, okay, and if you see this, see friends, see this target is local. Okay, newcomers, this was I was telling this. Okay, just a minute. See here, I was trying to tell you this route table. Okay, so see here we have VPC. This is by default. Okay, and this has provided, this is provided by us. Okay, NAT gateway. Okay, so this is our route table, and if you see subnet association, okay, then say this subnet, private subnet is associated with this. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so actually we are expecting this in 15-20 minutes. Okay, so it took 15 more minutes. Okay. So that's it, friends. You can leave meeting. Okay.
कपिल सर,
हाँ
एक क्वेश्चन था।
हाँ बोलो ना।
जो रूट पे हम लोग रूट देते हैं 0.0 इंटरनेट गेटवे के लिए, और उसमें जो बाय डिफॉल्ट रहता है, तो वो अगर 0.0 अगर ना देके जो बाय डिफॉल्ट वाला है, वो कुछ एरर क्रिएट करता है क्या पुट्टी एप्लीकेशन खोलने में हमें?
हाँ, वो एक्चुअली क्या होता है, यू हैव टू ऐड देयर इंटरनेट गेटवे। ओके, तो अगर जो आप क्रिएट करते हो ना वीपीसी के साथ, वो वीपीसी के लिए ठीक है। ओके, विद वो पर्टिकुलर वीपीसी के लिए कनेक्ट हुआ और डेवलप हुआ बाय डिफॉल्ट, ठीक है। लेकिन उसको आपको इंटरनेट गेटवे या नेट गेटवे का आईडी आपको बताना पड़ेगा। ओके, तो उतना मॉडिफिकेशन आपको करना पड़ेगा, बाकी तो कुछ नहीं होगा।
क्योंकि सर पहले क्या चल जा रहे थे, अभी 2-3 बार से ना मैंने 2-3 रीजन में ट्राई किया, तो पुट्टी फैटल एरर दिखा रहा था। वो अभी हो गया, करेक्शन हो गया उस पे। वही बस इंटरनेट गेट पे मैंने दिया, फिर रन करने लगा।
अच्छा। हाँ, नहीं, इंटरनेट गेटवे एक्चुअली क्या होता है, इंटरनेट गेटवे वहाँ कनेक्ट नहीं होता ना डिफॉल्ट। वहाँ जो होता है ना, वो सिर्फ लोकल कम्युनिकेशन पॉसिबल होता है विद इन वीपीसी। ओके, सो दैट मच राउट इज डिफाइंड। ओके, इंटरनेट गेटवे आपको बताना पड़ेगा कि ठीक है, मुझे इंटरनेट गेटवे से भी कम्युनिकेशन करना है। ठीक है,
ओके सर, यस सर।
चलो बाय फ्रेंड्स,
थैंक यू सर।
वेलकम।
थैंक यू सर।
वेलकम।
थैंक यू सर।
यार,
थैंक यू वेरी मच कपिल सर।
वेलकम। ये मेरे लिए था फ्रेंड्स, आप आए हो, सुन रहे हो, ये बड़ी बात है मेरे लिए।
My project is totally depends on such scripts, TF script. I'm going to share my experience very soon.
Okay, so I have, Sachin sir, I have uploaded my resume yesterday. Okay,
great.
So it would be great help if you get that project to me or a similar project to me. So I will tell you.
Don't worry, definitely they will call directly. I am not supposed to go in between the connection between you and the company.
Okay.
Yeah, enjoy the life and keep doing the practice and sharing in the same way whatever doing right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's do the continuously. Thank you.
Chalo, bye.